Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790 AM. Brought to you proudly by Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency, Barton Power Sports, Sportsman's Warehouse, and Best Care Home Services.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray. This is Larry Ray, sitting in as I do every Saturday morning. And, man, it's getting time for those of us who love to hunt are going to be busy. I've already been muzzleloading a couple of times. No deer yet. I'll keep doing that. But next Saturday, I will be reporting live from the deer stand while Bill Cooksey is up in the
duck blind.
In the duck blind. Where?
Near Wynn, Arkansas.
Near Wynn, Arkansas.
Yeah. I'm like Bradford a while ago. I don't give precise locations.
That's okay. You get cell phone service there?
Yeah.
Well, we're going to ask you to give us a call next Saturday morning just to report from how it is.
Glad to.
So we'll have Bill. So Bill and myself will both be out. And, of course, Ron Wong sitting over there.
I'll be fishing.
He will be fishing as he always does in between football games. And,
I will. As soon as I get out of here this morning, I will be heading south for football.
What's that, Louisiana Tech or somebody? Who they play? A&M? Who are they playing?
Well, it makes no difference. It's all good.
Who are they playing?
Let's see. It's Louisiana Tech. That's it.
That's it.
And then we got A&M next weekend.
Okay,
and then the season's over.
And we won't talk to Bill about
oh man, I'm just excited for a new
Rocky
coach,
Top,
man. We're rocking along. We got the white whale coming to save us.
Oh yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's it.
That's it. We're not going to play my song. All right. We're going to talk to a young man, Ty Cox. You folks will know out there from the Hammer Fishing Rods out of one of my favorite towns, Guntown, Mississippi, where Ty, I don't know if you know it, but my wife's cousin lives in Guntown and is right across the railroad tracks. Got a nice place down there. We go to Guntown as often as we can, but I love it. But good morning.
Morning. How are y'all?
Hey, we're doing good. We're doing good. I know Ron has known your family like I have for a long time. And Hammer Fishing Rods, folks, they just came out with they're going to award a $1,000 scholarship to a Mississippi high school graduating angler pursuing full-time enrollment in a 2-year or 4-year college with plans to continue competing at the collegiate level. And that's right. Hammer Rods is doing this. So, Ty, tell us a little bit why y'all decided to do this.
Yeah, I fished high school all throughout my high school career, and just wanted to give back. That's really where my fishing career started.
Yeah,
was in high school. And although when I was in high school, it was not near as big as it is now.
No.
But that's where my love for fishing, tournament fishing, started.
And you guys, as Ron mentioned, you're still fishing now, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. About to start back up the college season again, and looking forward to that. Already fished 2 years of college, so looking forward to the last 2 years of it.
And you're going to what school?
Kind of undecided.
Yeah, but you were at Itawamba, right?
Yes, I was at Itawamba Community College.
And you fished 2 years for them. So
yes.
To continue, which I think is a great deal. But the scholarship idea. Did you guys kind of sit around and did you tell mom and dad, hey, let's give $1,000 here? Or is it coming out of your pocket? No. So tell our listeners how you came up with the idea for this.
Well, we was actually, it's kind of like you said, we was sitting around one night watching TV after we got through eating supper, and I told Mom, I said, we need to do something to give back to high school fishing.
Yeah.
It's been so great to us, and we've got such a huge following in the high school fishing through Hammer Rods.
You really do.
We come up with the idea, said let's give back, and we all decided to do it through a scholarship.
And
reason being is, there's kids out there that they're not going to be able to play college football or college baseball. And what this does is if they're into the outdoors, it gives them, when they get to college, they don't have to just be stuck in books in the classroom, and that be the only experience they get in college. They get to get out and compete, stuff like that. Yeah.
And you're going to the kids. Here's what they're going to do. The award is based on academic achievement, which is good, volunteer commitment, which is really good, and a personal statement explaining how fishing has impacted their life. Now, so not only are you going to show them how good they are as a student, also as a person, and then a little bit about fishing. And I think you've got them in the right order there. And the thing about this is that this is open to any high school student in Mississippi, right, that plans to go to a 2-year or a 4-year college and continue to compete. So that means that this money will be used as part of their scholarship, right?
Yes, sir. Towards books, tuition, anything that could help out with your college expense.
Well, I don't know many of that do something like this, and you guys to do this is amazing. And you've got you can find out all about this at hammerrods.com. The application deadline, you got plenty of time, March 15th next year, and the applications will be reviewed by Hammer on Mississippi Selection Committee, which I really like that too. And then the scholarship will be awarded, get this, folks, at the Mississippi BASS High School State Championship pre-tournament meeting on April the 19th, 2018, which is really cool. Now, we've talked about this. Let's talk hammer fishing rods. Ron likes to talk about that.
Hey, that's a great rod.
Tell us a little bit about 2018. You guys got something coming out, or the hammer rod is you've just taken it to the next level. I know that, and that's what you guys want to do. Talk a little bit about what's going on in hammer rods.
Yeah, this past year at ICAST, we released that new drop shot rod, and it's been a huge hit. It's gone over real well, and we're working on some new stuff for 2018. Don't want to give too much and get the cat out of the bag.
Oh, come on now! We don't have any cats in this bag.
Well, I will tell you. Go out to lroutdoors.com. There's a video out there from ICAST that I shot with Shane, who is Ty's father, about the new drop shot rod.
And that rod, explain that rod to our listeners, Ron. That you've seen it, you felt it. What makes it?
Well, first of all, what is it? A 6'9", 6'10" rod?
6'9" medium.
Yeah, and it's super sensitive, lightweight.
That's what I've heard. Yeah,
and that's what you got to have for drop shot. Plus, it has a good backbone on it, so when you set up on a fish, you're going to get them. And it took you guys a couple of years to come out with that rod, didn't it, Ty?
It actually took us 1 year to date. We started working it at ICAST in 2016, coming up with the design of the rod, talking to Fuji, getting the reel seats, talking to Wynn, getting the grips lined up.
Yeah, those Wynn grips.
And we actually, the day before we left to go to ICAST in 2017, the day before we rolled out of the shop, we got the final product off the line. So it took about a year.
That's cutting it close right there to do that. Well, Shane, Ty, thank you. Tell your mom and dad hello for us. You did a great job. And you stay in touch, because I know you guys have been good enough to. I've spoken at a lot of wild game dinners, and they're always
there.
They're there and donate a rod or whatever it might be, buddy. But stay in touch, okay?
Yes, sir. Hey, y'all have a good day now.
Thank you,
All
Ty.
right, thank you, Ty.
Ty Cox talking about that. Let me tell you a bit about next week's show, because I will be in the Deerwoods next Saturday. It will be the Whispering Show. And that's one thing about the deer
unless
hunter.
You hear a bang.
Yeah, unless you hear a bang. But that's one thing about hunting from the duck blind, which I will be doing on the first Saturday in December. But Bill Cooksy's going to try to call in from somewhere in Arkansas. It's only secret that only 6 people know, and one of them is son. But he won't have to whisper from the duck blind.
That's right.
So that's the advantages of that, and you probably have a lot more action early in the morning than I will.
I hope so.
Yeah, you will. I hope you do and everything. But Dave Gabbert and Gene Smith will be in studio. And again, don't forget, in 2 weeks, listen to this, Melinda Mize Hayes, Trait Zaldan is the name of this lady.
Trait Zaldane.
Yeah, she's going
to Chris Zaldane's wife.
Oh, well, she's going to be on the show.
Yeah,
Lisa Suggs, Karen Lutto, Jill Easton, Polly Dean,
Melinda Hayes.
Yeah, Jesse Duff, Randy Rogers, Tess Jolly, Stacy Walker.
Wow.
And it's just going to be it's going to be really cool. And I have a cool female co-host coming in here for that day. So there'll be only me and Stuart in here will be the males. It will be all-female show that we're looking forward to doing it. And, guys, thank y'all for being with us today. Ron has got anything on assignment for you, Ron, that I need to know about that our listeners can confirm where you're going to be for the next?
Well, I'm not quite sure yet.
Oh, he's undecided on where he'll be.
Really
right?
Undecided right now. I may show up somewhere, but I have to tell you.
Yeah.
Go out, if you're not already on Facebook, get out on Facebook.
Yes.
Go out and see the latest issue of Crappie Now magazine.
Yes, sir. I saw it. Yeah.
Got a couple of articles in there. And
nice
a couple
cover
photo and a back cover photo on it. And also on the American Crappie Trail magazine, I've got a cover photo on it.
And
Man.
He's a man now. I mean, he is the man. And if you'll go to
and then if you'll go out to lroutdoors.com, you're going to find all of that information out there.
And also the new Mid-South Hunting and Fishing magazine is coming out
you need to
this
see
week.
My Christmas tree.
Yeah, and a Christmas tree. Ron has done. I don't know how you did that, but a Christmas tree made out of lures
and fishing rods
and things along that line was very cool. But I think this is another good magazine that you will enjoy. The contents in it. Got all of it in but one article. I'm sorry, John Gordon, it just didn't make it. So, you know how that is, don't you, Bill?
I know how that is.
Yeah, I've got one article that I didn't run last January, and the guy I didn't run it, he wants me to run it this January because it still remains the same. Have you ever had that before?
Not a year later.
A year later.
Not a year later.
That's if you're talking about the outdoors, it's hard to say something's going to stay the same in a year. Is that not correct?
Well, that's what I figured, but anyway, so today being Veterans Day, again, we want to salute all of our veterans out there on this November the 11th. I know my son's birthday is today. We're going to celebrate that, have a big time, and then going back in the woods on Monday to see, check on things and see if the deer are still moving.
Larry, I need some meat.
I know it. You wanted.
I said that last year, and I never got any.
Yeah, well, we're gonna get you some. Do you like fat?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I may try to do that and everything. So, but any other comments before we get out of here from either one of y'all? I'm giving you a chance.
Get ready, ducks coming. Ducks are here. So get your stuff ready, y'all. And it's going to be a good opener.
And go to
vanishingparadise.org.
Vanishingparadise.org.
And we'll have that video series coming. I'll get that to y'all, too, and hopefully we can get it on LR Outdoors as well. I think people will really enjoy that, learn a lot about what we do and why we do it.
And we will, too. And, Ryan, what happens in a couple of weeks also is the one of my favorite days of the year is a special cookout that someone has.
We had to bring food up today,
well,
didn't
we?
I mean, we waited all show.
That's all I'm thinking about.
We have not talked about food one
Are you coming, Cooksey, that day?
What day is this?
Wednesday.
The day before Thanksgiving. Yes.
I'm going to be duck hunting. I took that week off because Nana has surgery 2 weeks later.
Oh, that's right.
It's going to kill duck season, so I'm hunting every day.
Okay.
It's open until that surgery.
And how's she doing?
She's doing much better.
Much better.
Broken legs mending, and that's why they'll be able to go ahead with that surgery.
Have they also figured out her allergies?
Not all of them.
Oh, I've been through that test.
No.
Well, she has to have some more panels done. So
some more panels done? Is that what they call
Oh, my
it?
gosh.
Yeah. Allergy
She looks
panels.
like a pincushion now.
Yes, she does.
Oh, I've
Sorry to hear that, buddy.
Oh, yeah, that is something. All right, let's get out of here. Stuart, can we get out of here? You look like you're ready to go. He's got on his Tiger outfit over there. So let's
Go Tigers.
All right, this is Larry Ray reminding you to do each and every week. It doesn't cost an extra cent to be a good sport, and
God
bless the USA.
USA.
You can find out